Hello, good evening. Good evening. I thank you for waiting. I really appreciate you waiting. Thank you so much. Welcome to Deeper Jamaica TV. Welcome. And I must say, I am grateful for the persons who have been waiting. I am absolutely grateful, but I want to tell you, we are not even going to waste any time because there has been a lot going on. There has been a lot. Just some housekeeping matters. The timing for the show will not be this late going forward. I can promise you that. Let me say it again. Oh, you're watching from Leedsburg. Thank you so much, Herbert. Really appreciate it. Donna Thompson, big up. Big up. Yes, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Deeper Jamaica TV. Again, let me repeat it. The timing for the show will not be this late, I can guarantee you. And the format for the show is going to be one for the books. The format for this show is going to be one for the books. And I can tell you, I'm a little bit riled up, I'm a little bit riled up. You know why? Because I know that we're going to have a grand time over here, man. We're going to have a grand time. Not just tonight, but going forward. You're watching from Virginia. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much. Nicola Green, welcome. Welcome. Maxine, welcome. So we'll have, as I said, we will have a newscast, not long. So don't worry, guys. I don't intend to do any 2-hour shows, any at all, at any point in time, unless it is an exclusive that will come. If it is an exclusive, I will do up to 2 hours, never past that. Up to. But the maximum is 2 hours. And that is going to be a hell of a show if it is 2 hours. I can promise you that. But Jamaica, the diaspora, let me thank you again for being a part of this journey. Because this journey is where we will unearth all matters concerning our country, the region, and by extension, the world we live in. So, deep divers, how you feel? Tell me how you guys feel. I know it's probably a long day for you, but just let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel, because I can promise you guys, I can promise you guys. How do you feel? You're good, you're in bed, you're sleepy. Yes, but you get Monday morning. Nevertheless. But Jamaica, we're not gonna waste no time. Let us dive straight into this. Straight into it. Earlier on um we had a breaking news, and the breaking news was about the breaking news. Let me have you hear the breaking news. It wasn't uploaded. It wasn't uploaded, but let me allow you to hear the breaking news, Jamaica, because I can tell you a lot of things going on in this country. Listen to breaking news. Breaking news. government is ready to assist students to leave Cuba. Words of Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith. Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith says that the government remains ready to assist Jamaican students wishing to leave Cuba amid economic and energy-related crisis. The minister went further to say that no student so far has requested assistance to return home, but noted that the support remains available and that is subjected to flight availability. The minister went even further to reveal that the University of the West Indies and the Caribbean School of Medical Science have indicated that they have the capacity to accommodate students wanting to return home if necessary. This is amid the ongoing deepening issues between Cuba and the United States within the region of CARICOM. I'm Ishmael Douglas reporting for Deeper Jamaica News. I hope you would have heard that. I hope you would have heard that. So Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith says she's ready to collect the students. She says she's ready to collect the students. So let's dive a little deeper. Something happened today, and I'm sure not many people saw it. Something happened today, and you are going to see it here. Something happened today, Jamaica, and not many people saw it. Something happened today. Do you want me to show you what happened today? Let me show you what happened today. I can fix up myself before I show you, because this is no joke thing. You see that, Jamaica? Jamaica, you see that? You see that? That is today. They are currently, I don't want to misinterpret, but they are currently testing aircrafts. It can be for show. It can be for show. But we are going to dive deeper. What about the ship, though? What about the ship itself? The ship itself, the USS Nimitz, what about it? And everything is connected. Why? Because how convenient it is that Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith today came out and said they are standing by ready to collect the students from Cuba. What do they know that we don't? What is it that they know that we don't know? What is it that they know that we don't know? Let me show what happened again today. They were testing aircrafts in our waters. So let us dive a little deeper. What if Cuban surveillance would have seen that? At the same time, Cuban surveillance seeing that, what if it is a case where This is just a test. And why is it so convenient that the minister decided to make it aware that they are ready to collect the students? Remember now in Jamaica, this is the same government that decided in a war, when war was happening in Ukraine, to offer students a loan. So how convenient is it? How convenient is it that they decide that they want to take the children home now, but they are testing aircrafts in our waters? They are testing aircrafts. There is this narrative going around that the ship is old. But old no mean cold. Old never mean cold yet. Let us dive deeper, Jamaica, into the vessel itself. Let us find out about the vessel itself. Let us dive deeper into the vessel itself.
It is the oldest active aircraft carrier in the U.S. Navy, still powered by 2 nuclear reactors that don't need refueling. This is the USS Nimitz, the first of the Nimitz-class nuclear-powered supercarriers and the ship that redefined modern naval power. It entered service on May 3, 1975, measuring about 1,092 feet long, and has sailed for nearly half a century, its service time even longer than the age of many of its crew. Power comes from 2 A4W nuclear reactors, driving 4 massive propeller shafts at high speed, giving the carrier almost unlimited range. The only real limitation is how much food and coffee it can store on board. The ship can hold around 5,000 to 6,000 crew members and carries about 70 to 90 aircraft, forming a complete air wing. Since the Cold War, the Nimitz has participated in major operations across the Persian Gulf and the Pacific, launching countless fighter jets and rescue helicopters from this floating city of steel. But even legends face danger. On October 26, 2025, 2 aircraft, a MH-60R Seahawk helicopter and an FA-18F Super Hornet, crashed into the South China Sea during operations, just 30 minutes apart. The world's attention turned to the Nimitz again, a reminder that even the most powerful warship operates in one of the most dangerous environments on Earth.
2 live nuclear reactors. You know what a nuclear reactor is? Let us dive deeper into what a nuclear reactor really is. Let us dive deeper into a nuclear reactor. A nuclear reactor is a complex system designed to initiate and control a sustained chain reaction, typically relying on uranium. These systems use to control nuclear fissions to release massive amounts of heat from energy, which is then generated by carbon-free electricity that is used to power vessels. How does it really work? You know, what are the regulations? So these nuclear reactors are what they use to power, you guessed it. You guessed it. You guessed it. Wars, aggressions. But didn't the Prime Minister say that we intend to build a nuclear reactor here? Didn't the Prime Minister say that? Why is it necessary just before just before the start of the hurricane season, just after the issue with Iran and the United States, there is a tour in the Caribbean seas, primarily in Jamaica. Why is it really necessary for a floating city with nuclear reactors and weapons that Jamaica does not possess to come into the harbors of Jamaica? Why are they continuously telling us that it is a coincidence? Are they forcing us to dive deeper? Yes, Donna, and them a tell us about a test. There is something that they're not telling us. There is something they are not telling us. But I can promise you, deep divers, we are going to uncover it. Yes, Bolo, it's not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. Remember now, there is a saying. Harry Houdini normally says it. Watch this hand, the trick is happening in the other. Watch this hand, the trick is happening in the other. Watch this hand, deep divers. Watch this hand, deep divers. The trick is happening in the other. I can promise you that. Watch this hand. The trick is happening in the other. We are going to go deeper. We are going to go deeper. Jamaica, I want you to listen to something. I want you to listen to something. I want you to listen to something. The Minister of National Security said something very, very, very interesting today. The Minister of National Security is defending Shane Darling of the FLA. The minister is defending. The minister is defending Shane Darling. Let you hear what he had to say. Listen.
The investigators from the police, supported by DPP and MOCA, have used the data from the FLA to anchor serious cases and done so successfully, which means the process has been tested in the courts of our land and has stood up to the test of all the legal parameters required to ensure we have a good system in place. We don't claim to be perfect. We have made major advances to improve the management of the FLA, and I commend the officers there and express my confidence in what they're doing.
He commends the officers there. He commends the officers there. So him not call one name. But he did, in fact, single out a particular person. Here, listen.
Firearm is what is used to commit most of the murder in this country. Police, what they know, that's what we have been fighting and have to go up against and train to deal with. And therefore, the management of the firearm industry is crucial. So we not only introduce a director who would make a lot of the changes that we have spoken of in terms of testing for applicants, in terms of management of the armory, inventory, keeping us over. All the changes are being introduced, and the minister is very sad that they have made steps. We're at the end stage of it.
I want you to hear what the man say, you know. The man say, let me play it again. Let me play it again. Yes, minister. Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
Firearm, this is what they do to commit most of the murder in this country. Police, what you know, that's what we have been fighting and have to go against and train to deal with. And therefore, the management of the firearm industry is crucial. So we not only introduce a director who would make a lot of the changes that we have spoken of in terms of testing for applicants, in terms of management of the armory, inventory, keeping us over. All the changes are being introduced. And the minister is very sad that they have made steps. We're at the end stage of it.
He is satisfied that man can go foreign and left him gun at FLA with much bullets and come back and bullets missing. Him satisfied. He's satisfied that allegedly people can be asking gun dealers for $2 million. And when Shane Darling hear about it, he is saying that that man can't get back his license. He's satisfied. Who to tell that those bullets are not the bullets being used to kill our people in the country now? Can you imagine you are a licensed firearm holder and you say you're not left your gun in your yard? You are going to do the right thing. Yeah, do the right thing, deep divers. You're doing the right thing. Leave the country and come back only to be told that your bullets are missing where you would have buy. And Horace Chang, I gotta tell you, say, he's satisfied. He's going to say that he is satisfied. So he's satisfied that the House Speaker would have held on to this report. He would have been satisfied. I'm using deductive reasoning now, which means he would have been satisfied, deep divers. He would have been satisfied. Big up yourself, Perry. Big up yourself, Perry. Manners and respect. He would have been satisfied that the debacle surrounding the CEO about forgery and his name being mentioned, but he's saying that it's a high crime society. Let me play it again. Me not think people here. Let me play it again.
This is what they do to commit most of the murder in this country. Police, what you know, that's what we have been fighting and have to go against and train to deal with. And therefore, the management of the firearm industry is crucial. So we not only introduce a director who would make a lot of the changes that we have spoken of in terms of testing for applicants, in terms of management of the armory, inventory, keeping us over. All the changes are being introduced. And the minister is very sad that they have made steps. We're at the end stage of it.
Very satisfied is the word that he used to. Very satisfied. So here's the question then. Why would you be satisfied? Is there something about the CEO that you are not telling us? Is there something about Shane Darling, the CEO of FLA, that you are not telling us, Minister? What is the connection between the government and this particular CEO? What is the connection? Deep divers, we are going to uncover this. Deep divers, we are going to uncover this. Why is he defending him in the eyes of evidence? Why is he staunchly defending the man? Does he possess secrets, Mr. Minister? Does he possess secrets? Does he have in the same vault things that you will not want us to know? But just like how the attempt to withhold the report, there is an attempt to keep him. Deep divers. Deep divers, we are going to uncover this. We are going to uncover. Remember now, you know. Remember now. The how this government is operating is as if they're above the law. So even if we uncover the truth, the chances of them resigning out of shame are slim to none. So if the chances of them resigning are slim to none, there must be other ways we can use to not just expose them, but to use the information we have to get them out. And that is why we're doing this. Yes, Donna Thompson, you're talking it, man. To get them out. Deep divers, I know it's late. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting for supporting me, for supporting this movement. We are going to be a family over here. We are going to go further. We are going to do the deep dives. The timing will change because it's too late. So the timing will change. I can promise you that. But we are going to do a very, very good show. I can promise you that. We are going to do a good show. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jamaica. Thank you so much, the diaspora. Thank you so much. Until next time, let's dive deeper together to uncover the truth. Thank you. Take care.